Hello aspirants, I am Hitesh Hariramani and today I will tell you how you can prepare for CAT from March till November. What all content or material you should gather before you start your preparation. I will be telling you names of some books, some material I will be telling you about. It is your choice what you want to go with, what suits you best. Let us talk about Quant first. You can go for the book called Quantum CAT, or you can go for IIM ABC course by Quanta, or you can pick up PDFs or books of any coaching material for Quant. For LRDI, you can go for IIM ABC course of iQuanta or coaching material of any coaching. For LRDI, we specially do not suggest you any books in the market because books are mostly outdated and the level of content in those books nowadays does not match with CAT. About verbal ability and reading comprehension, you can go with Sujit Kumar or NK Sinha, or again you can go with IIM ABC course by iQuanta. For mocks, you can take mocks of any coaching class, or you can even download PDFs of old mocks and past CAT papers. Let me tell you a bit about IIM ABC course that I have mentioned here a couple of times. In IIM ABC course, you get close to 7,000 updated CAT level questions across Quant, LRDI and VA RC. Why am I saying Quantum CAT? Because it is fairly well designed. You can go for 4 to 5 pages of theory, then solve 8 to 10 questions, then again 4 to 5 pages, and then again 8 to 10 questions. In this manner, you can pick up your Quant preparation. For LRDI, I am suggesting you take up any coaching's material, start solving basics, but at the end of the day, you have to go for high level questions in mocks and previous year CAT papers. So the study plan that I am going to share with you is from March till November. First, let us focus on completing our syllabus. I would suggest you guys to complete a syllabus from March to May. And for that, you should complete syllabus of QA, solve close to 300 sets on LRDI, solve close to 300 sets on reading comprehension, and at least 150 miscellaneous questions on VA, LRDI and QA. I'll give you the complete study plan. Now, some of you might be fast learners, quick learners, some of you might be slow learners, some of you might be appearing CAT for second or third time. So you can increase or decrease the frequency or number of hours throughout the week. You can adjust the level of preparation according to your own needs. Let us focus on Quant first. You can either start with arithmetic or numbers. A lot of people say if you cover numbers first, it will be easier to cover other topics. If you are a person from non-maths background, I'll suggest you start with arithmetic. Arithmetic itself is close to 40% of your Quant syllabus in CAT. Arithmetic topics are percentage, profit loss discount, simple interest, compound interest, average mixtures, allegations, time, speed, distance and time and work. Let us say you have got your hands on a particular book or a set of books from particular coaching, or you are already studying with IIM ABC course. You should be able to finish basic theory of these topics and level of difficulty 1, level of difficulty 2 questions on these topics in somewhere around 20 to 25 days. Numbers, if I talk about the topics under the numbers are classifications, prime numbers, co-primes, factor theorems, LCM, HCF, factorial, remainders and base systems. Numbers along with theory, with examples, with practice can be covered in 12 to 15 days. Algebra topics are linear equation, quadratic equation, higher degree equation, inequalities, functions and graphs, maxima, minima, modular, sequence and series. Now as far as CAT goes, arithmetic and algebra are almost 75% of your syllabus. So you should give more time to these two subjects, these two topics. You can easily cover algebra in anywhere from 20 to 25 days. Coming to geometry, we can expect maybe 2 or 3 questions from geometry. Topics are lines and triangles, quadrilaterals, polygons, circles, coordinate geometry. This can be covered in 15 to 18 days. The last topic that we call modern maths, permutations, combinations and probability. Concepts of arrangement, geometric arrangement, number based arrangement, distribution theorem, selection formula, and then theory of probability, Bayes theorem, conditional probability. All of this can be done in 12 to 15 days. Now for a weaker student, it will happen that you have reached, let us say, geometry, and you are starting to forget previous topics. In this case, I'll suggest you every week spend 2 hours, 2.5 hours on previous topics. In this manner, you can pick up some questions, let us say 10 questions on numbers, give it a shot. You pick up 10 questions on percentage profit loss, give it a shot. If you are not able to solve these questions, go back and revise. Now, these 3 months are for you to complete the syllabus. Do not go for very higher level problems at this stage. That we will do at a later stage of preparation. Coming to LRDI, it is very difficult to categorize a set as a pure LR or pure DI in CAT nowadays, because the questions are mixed data in the nature. But I have tried to break down, I have tried to give you some names here on the screen. You start with calculation based DI. You solve close to 30 to 40 sets. Could be bar graph, could be line graph, could be tabular form. Questions should involve basic calculations, percentage increase, decrease, average comparisons. Then slowly go on to graph based questions, mixed data based questions, a question involving a set involving pie chart and maybe a bar graph. CAT has a habit of throwing you off the guard by giving you mixed data question nowadays. Then develop reasoning and go for number based reasoning. Try solving Sudoku sets every now and then. Try solving Kakuro based questions every now and then. Then go for arrangements, selections, maxima, minima and missing data kind of sets. And at the end, go for past papers. I'll suggest you try and solve close to 3 sets a day, 3 sets of 4 questions each. Give first 30 days to calculation based, graph based, mixed data based questions. Give 30 days to number based reasoning, arrangement, selection, maxima, minima, and at the end give 30 days to past papers. Those are the best source for LR and DI. The way CAT throws a googly at you, nobody else can. Coming to verbal ability, now we Indians do not have habit of reading. In an exam, in verbal section and in LRDI section, you'll be spending close to 30% of your time only reading. That would mean you have to start reading now. Let us say in exam you come across an article on Martian soil. Would you be able to relate with that? Probably not. So from now on, spend 35 to 40 minutes every day on reading articles or blogs from these sources: Aeon, The Hindu, Economic Times, Business Standard, AL Daily, Smithsonian, History Channel, National Geographic. What happens is once you start reading these things, you start thinking in that manner. Once you have read an article for, let us say, 30 minutes, spend 5 minutes on summarizing it. Spend 5 minutes on writing down 5 key points you came across. Try to formulate a structure on how the author might be thinking. A lot of people say vocabulary is not needed for verbal or VARC. That is not so, guys. When you come across a philosophy based RC, you need to know meanings of all those words. When you come across scientific RC, you need to know meanings of all those words. For that, at this stage, we are suggesting your name, Norman Lewis, word power made easy. Start flipping some pages, start reading some pages, start making some notes. Now, grammar is ocean. You cannot finish grammar, you cannot have all the rules memorized, but you need to understand how a sentence is structured so that you can analyze the sentence and you can answer for critical reasoning, para computation or para jumbles. For that, we'll suggest you start flipping some pages of Wren and Martin. Now coming to RCs, I personally would want you to solve close to 300-350 RCs in the first 3.5 months. RCs could be on psychology, philosophy, economics, arts. Understand, a RC itself is close to an article which has 200 to 250 words. So if you feel that you do not want to read or you do not have material to read, pick up a couple of extra RCs and start solving. Initially for first 30 days, I'll suggest you solve 2 RCs of 4 questions each. Next 30 days, up the tempo, solve 4 RCs for next 30 days with 4 questions each, and then end it up with 5 RCs a day for next 30 days. Now some of you might be fast learners, some of you might be slow learners. If you feel that you are not able to finish all of this in 3 months, it's perfectly fine. Try to give 15 days more, maybe 20 days more. Be done with all of this. What is that? Complete Quant syllabus, basic and moderate level. Complete close to 300 sets on LRDI. complete close to 300 RC sets. Now let us say month of June has just started. Now what you should do is try to solve some sectionals. What is a sectional? Let us say you want to solve a quant sectional. You will have 20 questions or 22 questions based upon the current pattern on entire quant section, not just numbers or arithmetic, a mixed bag, what you will be facing in the exam. Now almost every alternate day try to solve a sectional. Every 10 to 12 days try to solve a mock and find out what are the mistakes you are making. On those mistakes you have a choice, you go and revise the content, or you have made some notes, follow those notes and come back to the same set of questions. Let us say you continue this for next 2.5 months and we are reaching end of July. Now you should appear a mock almost every day. Now these could be paid mocks which are appearing at a center where you will get percentiles, or you already have some PDFs stored mocks which will be appearing almost every week. But make sure if you are making mistakes, you are going back and revising theory and correcting those mistakes. As we reach October, this is the time where you should start your revision. We Quant are also going to launch batches in October for revision itself. October till November, solve 2 mocks every week and keep performing corrections, keep solving or keep improving on your mistakes. In November, go on, appear CAT. In January, get the result, come back and thank us. For all the details, you can visit www.iquanta.com.